Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today it's a pretty exciting one. Now, you might have seen my Disney princesses as Power Rangers last year, and I felt like I want to do some more because of it was actually a fun project that I want to try again. For this video, besides the Disney princesses, which I already did, I'll be drawing up some more cartoon characters as Power Rangers. I got the idea from this guy, of course, the Raphael, the red turtle ranger. I got this idea of how the turtles morphed into Power Rangers in the comics, of course, and still got the turtle shape, but with some few things as a Power Ranger, of course, like the little white diamond icon on his suit, and they still got his shell, but a nice gold coating. So yeah, here's the difference with this Raphael and this Raphael. It still has the same characteristics of the Ninja Turtle, but has the nice suit of a Power Ranger. So that's how I got the idea of doing some more cartoon characters as Power Rangers. And also, of course, the same thing with the Street Fighter Rangers with Ryu and Chun-Li, which I never really played Street Fighter. But anyways, I thought, like, what if I could do some more cartoon characters besides the Disney princesses? So for this video, I'll be drawing some few characters from the Disney classic cartoons in honor of the Disney Plus Power Rangers series, and with my second favorite franchise besides Disney, of course, Ben 10, because of I've always dreamed of a Ben 10 and a Power Rangers crossover. Plus I thought of the idea of Ben 10 characters as Power Rangers for over 2 years and never did it. And with a bonus, I'll also be drawing the 3 main characters, aka the Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters. Since I didn't see a lot of Power Ranger fan art of Zoe, Rumi, and Mira as Power Rangers yet, what have I thought, like, what if I make one for myself? So that's how I got the idea of adding the Huntrix in there. So I can't wait to do this, so let's get started. Minor note, will take at least 2 days to make it. I probably forgot to mention that. So if you see me in a different shirt, that means it's in a different date. Anyways, now let's get started. So starting off, of course, is Ben 10, of course, which I'm calling it the Ben 10 Ranger, or the Omni Ranger, not to confuse with Omni-Man from Invincible, but I kind of got the name theme from the idea of the Omnitrix, like the Omni Ranger and the Omnitrix. It's something like that. So after getting the picture of Ben Tennyson, I'm using the Omni version and the what he would inspire to be like, what would the designs would be like, and the colors to do something like that. So that's why I went off and tried from here, but not before moving the lower body up, because I realized it was super low. Now don't worry about the Omnitrix. I actually have something planned for the Omni Ranger with the Omnitrix, because that's going to be important coming up in the video. But yep. Anyways, went back and grabbed a ruler so that way I can measure off the same length of the forearm, because of since I'm on camera, I like to make my drawings look so good that they are evenly matched and no either longer arm or leg. Now, for the helmet, I decided to go with the a tiger themed helmet. I don't know why I picked tiger, but since Ben had a lot of stripes in his outfits with his classic, with a white t-shirt with a black stripes. Um, the Omni Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, they have stripes, but not a lot. But then in Omniverse, Ben went back with his classic style, but with black and green. Anyways, I kind of like that idea, but also, of course, Ben sometimes can be immature, but can be mature when it comes to serious situations like this. So that's why I picked a tiger to match his personality. But you know how cats are; they are quite playful, but will get aggressive. Anyways, the first attempt I kind of failed, but then the second time I went ahead and fixed it by giving off a new design on the eyes, of course, and then the stripes. And then I went off to the designs. Now, this is inspired by the Street Fighter Ranger, the Ryu Ranger, or the Crimson Hawk Ranger, of course. So it is going to be a little similar to a tiger-themed Ranger, but also most of his uniforms from the aliens that he transformed from the classic and Omniverse, if you haven't seen that or at least noticed it. Now, like I said, I will be including the Omnitrix in because this is going to be the main important part of the Omni Ranger because of kind of like how Scourge was part of Ben's Omnitrix and the last season of Omniverse, where whenever Ben transforms into an alien, Scourge gives Ben the either a alien formed armor or weapons, or a special kind of attack that he used during the final season of Omniverse. And for a little fun, I decided to give out a little antenna on the left side, sort of like the Spanner character, aka Ken 10 from the Omniverse version, you know, right after his Omnitrix was taken away. Now, of course, for his morpher, I am going to give him the classic MMPR morpher. Like I said, it was based out of the idea of the Ryu Ranger or the Crimson Hawk Ranger, or for most of the Power Ranger fans, but or for those who have played Battle for the Grid. But anyways, after tracing it over, I went off ahead and started coloring it, of course. Now, I went off ahead and went with the black, green, and white coloring because that is the main coloring for Ben Tennyson, of course. And his Omnitrix, almost similar to that. And I almost forgot to give him strikes because of since he is based out of the Ben Tennyson, of course, his ranger suit, what I mean, I almost forgot about the animal theming, so I decided to add in a little extra stripes in there. Now, I almost drew on the lines where it was going to be right, so I erased it. It may not look good, but don't worry, I'll fix it right after this video, I mean. After that, I went off ahead and started coloring, and here it is, the Omni Ranger. After Ben discovered that he has connected into the morphing grid, he was given the Omni Tiger power coin and morphs into the Omni Tiger Ranger, or the Omni Ranger. Using the Omnitrix, it gives him the power and weapons from his past alien and to make it a lot stronger, and use it from the power of the morphing grid to stop enemies such as Vilgax or Dr. Ammo, or even more powerful enemies than most of his aliens couldn't face off. And with a bonus, whenever the Omni Ranger uses the power of Way Big, you know, when he activates the Toku Star DNA, instead of becoming the Toku Star, he grows into the same size of the Toku Star and battles him. So that way, he can battle and as Ben Tennyson, of course. Next up is the Gwen Tennyson, aka the Lucky Ranger, based on her alter ego, Lucky Girl. I kind of thought of that before, but anyways, I went off ahead and started with the base, of course, which is a little different from how I'm going to do it. Usually, I would have one arm up or both arms up, but this time I'm going to have both arms facing down. This was actually my first time doing it in camera, but I've actually done it one time, but it was off camera. For this design, I want to have her using her mana powers, like how Gwen Tennyson always used her mana powers or mana magic, but a little demon for a Power Ranger form. Now, for her Ranger helmet, I went off with the a cougar or a puma, not to confuse Pumbaa. That's from the Lion King, but a puma or a cougar from, but also giving her the same mask design from her Lucky Girl alter ego. Just for a little fun, of course. So I went off ahead and drew the mask design, of course. Decided to go with these longer ears to match her max, and another good reason why I picked the cougar, because of they have long ears besides the other big cats who don't really have long ears. Anyways, after that, it was a little tricky doing the hands, because I usually go with my hands from the palm side, but this is my first time when I actually did it from the behind of the hands. It was a little tricky, but it really paid off. So, anyways, for her Ranger costume design, it's going to be based out for the Omniverse version of Lucky Girl, plus the future version of Gwen Tennyson from the Ben 10,000 episode. And I may have forgot to pan down the camera, but I drew the feet or her shoes, of course. I couldn't decide if I want to do high heels, because of most Rangers don't really have high heels. I did that idea from the Disney princesses as Power Rangers, of course. As for her, another additional thing, I decided to give her like this, a hood / scarf like thing. Now the hood is completely different because of the Gwen Tennyson from the future is hood thing, but also shows up as a little scarf, sort of like the Kamala Miss Marvel scarf, where it's super long that goes down to her shoes. And for the final detail, I went off ahead and gave her the Lucky Girl logo and the shoulder pad. And now for the finishing act. But not before putting in 2 nickels, so that way I can use that for mana powers with a pink Sharpie. And now it's time for the coloring. Now, I went off with a regular blue and a lighter blue, plus a bits of pink, because looking back, I see one of Gwen Tennyson's main colors is blue due to her the outfits that she wore a while back. She did wore some red, but from the Alien Force to Omniverse, her main mana powers were pink, but that's why I sided with a little bit of pink. So, yep. And here she is, the Lucky Ranger. She too has discovered that she has been connected into the morphing grid and was given the Lucky Puma power coin and got the powers to become the Lucky Ranger with her phenomenal mana powers and her magic, plus with the powers of the morphing grid. the Lucky Ranger feels a lot more powerful, even and equal to a fully grown Anodite. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah, another thing, I decided to add in a little bit of purple and lilac for a additional theming, and especially with the color theming of her mask, of course. So yep, here she is, the Lucky Ranger. Not completely done yet, just gotta finish off coloring. I know it's a bit early, but I thought I might give you a little description. So, yep, here she is, the Lucky Ranger. I'll show you a full details on the what she fully looks like after this video, of course. The next day later, which is the last two take place from yesterday, is Kevin 11, aka the Rooter Ranger. I thought of the idea of calling him the Rooter Ranger because of this idea popped up in my head, like, what if Kevin refound the rooters and decided to form them as a way to actually help people instead of causing disasters and total mayhem, like please forgive me, I forgot the name of the brainstorm hybrid guy, but anyways, after I gained that idea, I decided to base off his uniform, sort of like his Rooter uniform from the Rooter arc, plus making his Ranger form a navy blue and black thing, mainly black, but the navy blue for the armor and the most parts. That was kind of fun. As for his Ranger helmet, it's sort of like a wolf themed helmet because of Kevin 11 is a lone wolf sometimes, but also based off Zara Kyber's former dog and Kevin's new dog. So yep, here is the Rooter Ranger. Next off is Mickey Mouse, aka the Wonder Ranger, because of Disney Wonder. Decided to pick Mickey Mouse because of since the Power Rangers series will be coming on Disney Plus, and Mickey is one of the few faces of Disney, I thought it would be a fun concept to add him. And anyways, for his design, I decided to keep his traditional cartoonish body, sort of like how the Turtles morphed into Rangers, but had their own bodies with a little improvements. Plus of in the comics there was this blue tiger that joined the Omega Rangers, and he was actually one of the few Rangers that was bipedal and completely different. So that's how I got the idea. Now, for the color scheme, I decided to pick black, or not black, red, because red is obviously the main color for Mickey Mouse, of course. And for his weapon, it's sort of like a combination of a magic staff plus a keyblade and a paintbrush, like from Epic Mickey, of course. So that's what I went with. And here is the Wonder Ranger. And last off, the Huntrix, because of I'm really into K-pop Demon Hunters, and I really want to give it a try. Now, for each of their Ranger themes, I decided to keep their the outfits that the Huntrix wore during their the opening scene of K-pop Demon Hunters, but add some few twists, like for Rumi, her shoulder pads, I decided to add in for both to add some characteristics for her Ranger form. Now, for the theming for each of the Huntrix, I decided to pick birds because they're also demon hunters, and they watch over their fans like birds and making sure that they protect them at all costs. So with that, for Rumi, it's a falcon or a songbird because of she has leadership, and for Mira, a hawk because of she has quite the personality of a hawk. And for Zoe, an eagle, because of since Zoe is from the USA. Now for the colorings, I decided to go with purple for Rumi, hot pink for Mira, and teal for Zoe. Besides Zoe, I decided to base out the ranger suits based on the color of their hair. It's a little tricky. And for their weapons, I decided to keep their weapons because of why not? It's the part of their concepts of their demon forms, while also pop stars, Korean pop stars. And I also added the Huntrix logo in there because of what way to show them that they're Huntrix. So with that, here are the Huntrix Rangers, given the power of the morphing grid to help fight against the demons. And that's it. What do you guys think? Now before I want to end this video real quick, here is a quick recap of all the drawings I did. This was my biggest drawing video I ever did because I don't usually draw 7 characters. I usually do 3, 4, sometimes 5, but never 7. But anyways, to recap, here is the Ben 10 Ranger, aka the Omni Ranger. Here is the Lucky Ranger, aka Gwen Tennyson. Here's the Rooter Ranger, aka Kevin 11. And here's the Wonder Ranger, aka the Mickey Mouse Ranger. And of course, here to show you how it's done. So here's the Rumi Ranger. Here's the Mira Ranger. And here is the Zoe Ranger. This was definitely a fun project. I really enjoyed doing this, especially with the inspiration of the Ninja Turtles as Power Rangers, of course. So it was definitely a fun project to do, and glad I did it. Now, I have 2 things I want to tell you before this video ends. Starting off, of course, is the Disney Plus series and my thoughts on it. As a Power Ranger fan, the original Power Ranger fan, I am a bit skeptical at first because of I don't really know why we need a reboot of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I am a little skeptical because of after Cosmic Fury, even though it was supposed to be the end, there are still some few unhinged questions to be answered, like how Billy got back from Earth after his time in Aquitar, and what would Zato do now that he is a morphing master. So a lot of big questions to be asked for the original Power Ranger series, and some few fans still hope for the original series to come back real soon. But looking at the series, it does sound promising, so I might check it out to see if it's approved for a reboot in the in late 2026 or early 2027. All depends on the how the filming would end, since the filming would start in early 2026, along with Hasbro approving to keep the Power Rangers series, or if the Disney Plus series doesn't do too well, they might give it away to another media company. But anyways, with that, those are my thoughts on the reboot series so far. But overall, it does sound promising, but I'm still hoping for some other Power Rangers projects and content to be announced besides the Disney Plus series. And now for a little announcement. Well, at least 2 announcements. In 2023, I did a challenge where I drew some few Pokemon as Power Rangers, some few from my Gen 1 team, and some few of the the feature Pokemon that I was hoping to use in Gen 9. So with that, and with next year being the definite year for Power Rangers and the 30th year of Pokemon, I decided to do it again, but with some other Pokemon like my first partners and some of my favorites. So that's one of them that will be coming up real soon and next year for honoring for both Power Rangers and Pokemon, since it'll be the year for them. And I feel like there was one thing I was about to mention, but anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you stay tuned for some more awesome videos coming up real soon, like another special drawing video for in honor of a certain movie that's coming out next week, if you know what I mean. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'm on the road to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. And share this with your friends, and leave this video a big thumbs up, and have a brick day, everybody. Bye.
Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching, and have a brick day. Whoosh.